Disney is freaking weird. I mean, if we look back without the rose-colored glasses, let's be frank, let's be honest, their shows have been bizarre. And I'm not talking about no Hannah Montana, That's So Raven bullshit. Now, that's the normal stuff. Whether it's about an alien cat literally trying to murder a human being, or it's about these weird-ass kids who try to replace things, I don't even know what they're replacing. Regardless, Disney and Disney XD have been weird. So join me, turn your head over your shoulder, and let's take a look back at 5 bizarre Disney and Disney XD shows. Aaron Stone. Excuse me, who are you? Aaron Stone is a bizarre Disney XD original show that I have never heard of up until researching for this video. It apparently released February 13th of 2009, and I'm not buying it. I've watched Disney XD since the TV channel came into existence, and I have never heard of this show once. This was even the first original show to premiere on Disney XD. Pretty wild. So the whole gimmick with Aaron Stone is that he's so good at playing this video game called Heroes Rising that his ass gets recruited to fight real crime. What? I'll be the first to say this plot device is a little stale. I've seen it done multiple times in the 80s. In modern day, it's just a little used up, Disney. Get with the times. But stale doesn't mean not delicious. No, this show is actually pretty damn good. And you know what part of the show really won me over? Unconsensual medical procedures.
Ow! A microscopic impulse sensor just entered your body. Now your thoughts control the gauntlet.
Aaron Stone did not ask to have a micro device implanted into his body. No, you can't just do that and pretend it's cool. I think it's fun to watch a kid who's normally just playing these video games turn into a real life version of what he was playing. It's fun. It's fun is the word. It's not going to win any Oscars because it's not a movie, but it's not Breaking Bad. You know what I mean? Let's move on. Get out of here, Aaron Stone. I don't even know you. Kid versus cat. Pardon my French, but this show was fucking bizarre. The show first premiered on Disney Channel February 21st of 2009, but it technically got its start in Canada, you goddamn Canadians. I have never seen a show with so much attempted murder in it before. It blows me away. Kid vs. Cat is simple. It's about an alien cat from I don't goddamn know which planet, and he tries to murder this poor boy, and the boy's family never believes him. They never do anything to help him. This kid just has to fend for himself and try to survive.
Daddy's gonna give you up for adoption.
Hold up, I didn't notice this until I started editing, but there's a few frames where the kid's eyes just don't exist. Didn't think Disney would make that kind of mistake. This was actually the first ever Disney XD show that I remember watching myself. I mean, I guess if you really want to look into it, it's kind of like a modern day Tom and Jerry, except that show worked because they were both animals, so the murder didn't matter. When it's an animal versus a human being, it's just bizarre. All in all, I definitely think you should give this one a watch. It was funny back in the day. It's still pretty funny now. I can appreciate how creepy and weird it is. Death is just weird. Let's go to something else. Kickin' It! Kickin' It premiered June 13th, 2011 on Disney XD. And the plot of the show is exactly what it sounds like. It's about a bunch of teens trying to kick their nicotine addictions. It's crippling, they need help. Okay, in all seriousness, it's about this dojo ran by Hannah Montana runaway, 30-year-old ass man. And all this guy does is just hang out with this group of young little high schoolers and tries to teach them karate. This type of show is what Disney really excels at. You just kind of write these generic little sitcom plots, but base them in this weird location with a weird just gimmick. It's a gimmick. That's what I'll say. It's a gimmick. Okay, I'm going back and watching these clips, and they literally try to shoehorn karate into this show wherever they can, even when it's not necessary. I mean, look at this. This asshole somehow caught an apple on his foot. No, that's not gonna happen. He was looking the opposite direction. Also, like, the same goddamn kid is running from the cops and does a multitude of flips. Why? The cop wasn't even in his line of sight. He didn't have to do those flips to evade the cops. It was stupid. I really dig how low budget the show is because it really feels authentic. It feels like, honestly, a bunch of kids from a karate class are hanging out and these cameras are just kind of following them.
Wasabi!
Honestly, this show is kind of a middle-of-the-road kind of show. Nothing crazy weird about it, but it's just bizarre that Disney created a show where this 30-something-year-old man just hangs out with a bunch of teenagers who like karate. I don't know. It's bizarre to me. The show is easy to watch, and I definitely recommend you give it a little bit of a, a peek. I recommend you watch it, is what I'm trying to say. Let's just move on. Pair of Kings. September 10th, 2010 is a day that will live in infamy forever because it's the day Pair of Kings premiered on Disney XD. If you want something bizarre, look no further. They're goddamn twins. Blackie and Whitey are twins. I swear I'm not racist. So this show kind of mirrors, Harry Potter, as if that wasn't already obvious. So these kids are living a normal life with their aunt and uncle. What fun. Until some crazy-ass buff dude busts through their door and tells them they're kings of an island. It's literally the same as how Harry Potter lived a normal life with his non-parents because his parents are dead. Something busts through his window, a letter perhaps, and tells him, let's go to Hogwarts. You got magic. Well, it's the same as these kids. They're living a normal life with their not parents. Their parents die. Boom. They find out they gotta take the throne. I really strongly believe Disney only made this show just so they could have twins be black and white together. I really do. I don't think there was any other reason for this show to be made.
It doesn't matter when you win the lottery as long as you win it.
Also, the show is just bizarre. Almost all of the comedy within this show derives from the kings messing with people's lives by setting laws that don't make sense. There's even a little kid who wants to overthrow the throne, and that's like his main character point. Like that's what makes him him, is that he wants to overthrow the throne. What? So yeah, if a Disney show, involving a black and white twin brother group who becomes king tickles your fancy, go ahead and give it a watch. Sounds pretty specific to me. It's the Replacements. Buckle in, you crazy son of a bitch, because this is gonna take you for a spin. The show premiered July 28th, 2006, and it's the only Disney Channel show on this list that's not from Disney XD. The Replacements is a show I forgot existed, I forgot I watched it back in the day, and now it's all coming back to me, and I'm terrified. The Replacements is literally about two orphans. We don't know what happened to their parents, we just know they're dead. Well, these orphans found a comic book. They ordered new parents in the back of a comic book through an ad, got this stunt dad, a spy mom, and not only did they get new parents, no, they didn't stop there. They received a cell phone that at the press of a button would replace any person of their choosing regardless of the context. It would just literally replace any human being. So literally any and every episode was just about these crazy zany children replacing any human being they had a slight problem with. You better watch the fuck out. If you even look at these kids the wrong way, you're sent to God knows where. We don't see where the people they replace go. They could be taken out to the back and shot in the dome. We don't know. So yeah, it's pretty damn bizarre. Teacher gives them a B-. That teacher is cooked. See you later. As you all could see, Disney has been pretty damn experimental with the shows they've made over the years. In fact, Disney has made so many stupidly weird shows in the past that I couldn't even come close to fitting them all on this list. So if you like this video, be sure to let me know down below by commenting and liking, because I'll definitely make more. Don't got anything better to do with my time. Oh yeah, and go ahead and hit up my goddamn socials. I'm Scooter from AA on Twitter and Instagram. And if you stuck around this long, you probably liked the video, so please throw me a subscribe, show me to a friend, anything. I'm Scooter Dubs, and thanks for taking this break from life and hanging out with me. I love being here, and I hope you like watching me be here, whatever that means. Thanks for watching, and this has been Aggressively Average.